Yo, Tekashi. I don't know what's going on. Actually, I do know what's going on. This is going to be a broad message to Tekashi, 600 Breezy, and Lil Reese, Meek Mill. Like, we got to come to a realization and stop faking the jack. Now, Dirk is my man. I know Dirk personally. I knew him for years. And I'm going to address a lot of things when I do the blog, Why is Chicago one of the most dangerous cities in the world? I'm not going to be snitching, talking about cases that I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to just, because there's kids raising kids over there. But that's another story. The OGs is gone from over there. They locked up. That's another story. Tekashi, you see, everybody got to get checked in this video. Everybody, or everybody got to get checked. You know why? Tekashi, what you're doing, you're setting an example bad for your fans and your young fans. You're setting a bad example. You're making them think that what you're doing is okay. Run around saying the N-word like it's okay. Run around doing all this, that like it's okay. Run around challenging people with 1,000 security. What if somebody want to follow you and emulate that style and don't have that much security? What if they use a weapon instead of security? Because they seen Tekashi do it. You have an example to set. But I'm going to tell you what you're doing. You're trying to combine the internet and real world together. You're the troll master, Wreck-It Ralph. That's what you're doing. You're trying to combine the internet and the real world together. You trying to see, because what you're doing behind the keyboard talking crazy, you running down on people, you're giving these trolls or people that want to do that behind the internet, the people that support you, making it seem like it's okay and that's real and it's possible when it's not. You have a cheat code. Those security guards are putting their lives in danger for you and you don't care. So you really don't care about the fans or your fans, in my opinion. You burned the bridge with the hip-hop community, that the support that you wanted your whole life. You burned the bridge. Why you ain't go sing with Nevada and them? Why you go with Maroon 5? You put a rat on your face and said, aha, you cannot change the narrative. The wheel was keep spinning. Only the spokes change. You cannot change the streets and how we think. But what you're trying to do is bring the internet and the real world together. And we all falling for it, even me. That's why I'm blogging on it. Lil Reese, you going live with them. You know what that... We got to stop fronting. Shout out to Reese, shout out to Breezy, shout out to... We got to stop fronting and act like when we go live with him or talk about him or talk to him, he don't bring numbers. We don't control the sector like that. Come to realization, we don't control that sector. No. 20 million views in a couple hours. We don't control those sectors. The same views that we would love to get that would help us get the bag, he has in his palm right now. So when you put out the thing like, oh, anybody who entertain him is whack, no, but we all doing the same thing. You doing the same thing. That's why you camming up with him and talking to him. You showing, this is nuts. Causing confusion in the minds of people. A lot of people look to you guys as figures. They want to be like a lot of you guys. You're causing confusion in the mind of the kids, the people. Let me tell you why. We just got to keep it real. Yo, I go live with Takashi, I entertain Takashi, I play around, I do this. Because he brings the views and he brings attention to me. You see, Takashi, let me tell you one thing. The money may run out. You may have to go into hiding. You may have to change your name to El Waldo. You may have to get rid of all them tattoos when it runs out. Unless you got something putting together. You're going to have to do that. But what happened is that you're on a mental suicide mission. You're trying to perpetrate something to the people that you could do what you want. You're trying to change the narrative. You cannot change the narrative. No, you cannot. It won't work. All you're doing is putting others in danger. And we all falling for it. And y'all falling for the shenanigans. Y'all won't acknowledge the fact that by going live with him, by talking to him, by talking about him, you get the views. It's all about the views. COE, content over everything. It's all about the numbers. That's how the money come in. We all know that. We all know that. In order to get rid of this, you got to ignore him. What about the kid that go, and always end up finding a way home? We never could catch him. What about the guy in the street that talk crazy? He turned the corner, he gone. He's one of them. He's trying to bring he is Wreck-It Tekashi. Wreck-It Ralph. He's trying to bring the internet and the real world together. That's what all them trolls do. Sucker. He's making it seem like you could do what you want, say what you want. And that's true. It should be like that, but that's not how society is. You should be comfortable in your skin, but that's not how society is. I'm doing a blog called Why Chicago is one of the most dangerous cities in the world. I don't get the whole, I don't get it. And I'm not, no disrespect, because I'm friends with a lot of them. YP, Dirk, Rocky, like Big T. Like, I know a lot of people over there. The thing is, I don't understand why they do what they do. Like, not in that way. I just don't understand, like, I know a lot of people over there. But I'm here to break down my opinion. I'm not here to open up no cases or talk about nothing, but because it got to be something like, I heard a story where they said that a man or police putting guns in the street of Chicago. In New York City. I said a troll called and said, Queenzflip have 6 guns in the studio. I used to insinuate things. They searched my studio. They searched the ceiling. They have it on paper. So you guys be showing, I don't understand what's going on, but I'm going to break it down because a lot of kids are raising kids in Chicago. And this is not the blog for it, but a lot of things are happening. The OGs are gone. I never seen as my 33 years of living, people disrespect the dead. That's a new wave. Something smoking on your ops and all that stuff. It's a new wave. And Takashi, we don't do that in New York. You know that. We don't do that in New York. You disrespected King Von. What about his family? I don't like that, bro. I don't like when nobody, I don't get it. Dirk, my man, and that's like, high as duck. That's crazy. All that is crazy. The fact is that people around the world is doing these things, right? And when they follow these things and they do it, a lot of people ain't playing. Like, I don't believe in disrespecting the dead. Like, rest in peace, King Von. Shout out to his family. Rest in peace, all the fallen soldiers. Rest in peace. They started with this whole Tuka thing and this and disrespecting all the dead. And I'm going to speak about that later. It's not the blog for that, but what y'all doing is allowing Tekashi to gas y'all, to gaffle y'all, to trick y'all. He's on a mental suicide mission. He's not trying. He wants to live. If he didn't want to live, he wouldn't have all those security. He wants to change the narrative. He wants to show that you guys are real people too. He wants to show that you guys will do things for views like he is, but in a different way, by entertaining him. He wants to show that you guys run with security because of the narrative that's painted. Why can't we say like, yo, I got money, I'm getting money, I'm not going down that route no more. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm not doing that no more. Jay-Z said it. 50 said it at the hood, man. Why is the hood approval so important? Even me, I fall into that because where I'm from and who, even me, I get mad like, I took crazy, I put myself in danger. I put myself at risk of losing things. Even me. Why is and he's trying to, He's trying to change the narrative and you fall into it. We cannot allow Tekashi to change the narrative and you guys fall into it. You guys allow him to show that the hood may be a myth when we know that's not true. We know you walk outside and you get your... It's easy like that, like that. Stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't allow Record Tekashi to do that. Tekashi, my message to you is, okay, cool. I see what you're doing. The gaffle. I see what you're doing. But what's going to happen is you're putting your fans in danger because you're going to make them think that it's okay to do that, but it's not. You're not setting a good example. People around you are not setting an example. This is all recorded. You talking about, you come on, we don't talk about the dead. Like, you talking about King Von and, like, you thinking that's okay. Like, I seen kids get hurt. Kids is getting hurt in Brooklyn for that. In Brooklyn, it's facts. In Queens, bang. They not playing because we not taught that from on our side. When the younger ones watch you and they think it's okay and they do it to somebody that was taught different, it goes down. So I'm going to do that later as far as the blog on Why Chicago, in my opinion. Especially disrespecting the ops. I don't get it. But we got to stop falling for the trap. And if we're going to fall for the trap, we got to admit that we're willingly going into the trap. We got to acknowledge and admit it and make them realize that it's a conscious choice that we're making. Because to the people, it looked like you're being fooled into doing this. It looked like you're being tricked, bamboozled, scallywagged, thrown off course. He didn't say that. He did hypocrisy. No, yo, listen, he bring views, I'm going to entertain it. And I'm going to stand on my square. That's what you need to say. I'm from Queens.